Thank you, morning light, for arriving again, quietly, without fanfare or demand, spilling gold across my face like forgiveness that never ends. Thank you, breath, for coming and going, for lifting my chest in rhythm with invisible grace. You are the quiet promise that says, I am still here. Thank you, heartbeat, steady drum of unseen music, keeping time in the cathedral of my body. You are the pulse of my purpose, the whisper of life, reminding me that I belong to this moment. And thank you, silence, for holding the space between words, for being the home where thoughts are born and gratitude learns to breathe. Thank you, hands, calloused, soft, trembling, sure. You have lifted, built, broken, healed. You have touched sorrow and turned it to song. Through you, the world becomes real, shape by shape, touch by touch. Thank you, eyes, for seeing not only what is beautiful, but what is broken, and still finding beauty there. You have looked into the face of fear and found compassion staring back. Thank you, ears, for catching laughter in the air, for hearing the ocean in a seashell, for understanding that music is proof the universe has a soul. Thank you, family, those who gave me life, those who taught me what love costs and what it gives. Even in our storms, we are the same river, forever finding our way back home. Thank you, friends, chosen souls, those who stand in the doorway of my loneliness and refuse to let it close. You are the shared heartbeat of joy. You are proof that kindness is contagious. Thank you, strangers, for the small mercies that go unseen, the door held open, the smile that restores faith in a world too quick to forget itself. And thank you, even to those who hurt me, for teaching me the sacred art of forgiveness, for showing me that pain is also a teacher, and that even betrayal carries a lesson shaped like freedom. Thank you, soil, for holding roots and secrets, for feeding the seeds that feed us. You are patience made visible. Thank you, rain, for washing grief from the leaves, for reminding us that renewal often begins in the storm. Thank you, trees, tall philosophers of stillness, breathing in what we release, returning it as life again. Thank you, mountains, for standing unbent through centuries of weather, for teaching resilience in the language of stone. Thank you, oceans, for being both mirror and mystery, for carrying the memory of everything that ever lived. And thank you, sky, for endlessness, for stars that remind us of how small we are and how miraculous it is to exist at all. Thank you, past, for your hard truths and your soft moments. You were my teacher, sometimes cruel, always honest. Thank you, present, for being both fragile and eternal. You are the only place I can ever live, and yet you are always slipping away. Thank you, future, for waiting, patient and silent, like an unopened letter filled with possibility. You remind me to hope. Thank you, loss, for carving room inside me so that love could echo louder. Thank you, sorrow, for painting my soul with depth, for teaching me empathy's secret color. Thank you, mistakes, each one a teacher in disguise, each one a stepping stone on the long road to wisdom. Thank you, fear, for showing me where courage begins. Thank you, loneliness, for introducing me to myself, for teaching me the comfort of my own company. And thank you, time, for healing in silence, for erasing nothing but softening everything. Thank you, cup of morning tea, for steam that curls like a prayer. Thank you, the sound of rain on a roof, for reminding me that peace often sounds like water, finding its way home. Thank you, children's laughter, the purest language of joy. Thank you, candlelight and music at dusk. Thank you, the scent of bread, the hush before dawn, the warmth of a sleeping pet at my feet. Thank you, letters written by hand, old photographs, shared stories that turn time into a friend. Thank you, the taste of salt, the sound of wind through tall grass. the way sunlight dances on the floorboards of a quiet room. Thank you, soul, for enduring, for believing in beauty even when the world forgets. You are the unseen fire that keeps the heart alive. Thank you, Spirit, for rising after every fall, for knowing that grace is not in perfection, but in persistence. Thank you, Faith, not blind but brave. You are the bridge between fear and peace. Thank you, love, in all your shapes, parent, friend, lover, stranger. You are the first word of creation and the last word ever spoken. Thank you, life, for being infinitely more complex than I will ever understand, for joy and pain, for triumph and loss, for the simple, impossible gift of being. You are the grand stage where gratitude becomes prayer, and prayer becomes breath, and breath becomes love again. Thank you for the mystery of the stars, for the laughter that interrupts sorrow, for the hands that build and mend and write, for the heart that dares to keep opening. So here I am, small and full, writing thank you after thank you to a universe that never asked for it, but deserves it all the same.